Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be going over some loadout combos and some gadget synergy that you can use to give you an advantage in the finals. So first up, it's going to be a pretty simple one. It's going to be zipline jump pads. If I place a zipline here, and then I use it, and then afterwards I jump, and then place the jump pad, that's going to give me a lot of extra momentum. I'm carrying my momentum over from the zipline onto the jump pad, and it's just going to allow you to get like a really big speed boost, and you're probably going to be able to cross the map pretty quickly by doing this. Of course, a lot of these are going to work if a teammate has a jump pad and maybe you have the zipline, or vice versa, and the zipline jump pad movement thing would also work with just the jump pads that are normally there in the arena, or the ziplines that are normally there in the arena as well. So then we have the Guardian turret and the APS turret. So if you place the Guardian turret and then place the APS turret directly in front of it, if you set this up in a good position, like in the corner of a room or something, where someone can only really shoot at the turret from one angle, then this is going to allow someone, it's going to force someone to shoot the APS turret before they shoot the Guardian turret, unless they aim at the top of it, which might be a little bit hard to do. And the Guardian turret's also going to be protected from bombs and stuff. So you're going to have a tough time dealing with that APS turret, because the turret is also going to be shooting at you. And even though the Guardian turret isn't fantastic, this is a little combo that you can do to make it a little bit harder for the turret to be destroyed, if you want to. So for the light, we're going to have the gateway and any type of, like, throwable. So if I chuck two gateways there, let's say this is like a room outside a cash out room, and then the other one's a cash out room, you can just chuck some frag grenades through the gateway, and it is going to blow up on the other side. It does carry the momentum forward, so you got to watch out for that. But this is going to be a good way to throw in some nades of some sort and get some damage on the opponents wherever the second gateway is. Then we have smoke grenade and thermal vision. So if I use this normally, well, hold on, I'll throw a smoke grenade, and you're going to be able to see, I can't see this enemy at all. I can't see that dummy at all. I didn't do a proper throw, so I'll do a proper throw. I can't see that dummy at all. And now I'm going to pop on my thermal vision. Well, I can actually kind of see a little bit through the smoke, but it's very difficult to see them. So I'm going to turn this on, and now you can very clearly just see through the smoke. And if I turn it off, again, you can't really see them at all. So if you're someone that wants to run smoke grenades, then you can. And pairing it with thermal vision can be very annoying for for enemies, because you're just going to be able to see through the smoke, and they're not going to be able to see through the smoke. So then we have the goo gun barricade movement kind of methods. So you place a barricade, you place one goo kind of in the center of the barricade, the second goo wherever you want to go, the direction you want to go in, and you pick up the barricade and you go quite far. So it's a little bit niche, but if you get used to doing it quickly, I'm going to try and do it like as quickly as I can. So if I place one here and I want to go left, I'm going to try and pick it up. You know, it doesn't take so long to set up, and it does bring you pretty far. So you can just get on top of buildings and stuff like that. So that's one thing you can do with the goo gun. Obviously, you can pair the flamethrower with some types of goo. So if I pair the flamethrower with the goo gun or with goo grenades themselves, let's say I throw this into a room and I just want everyone to be on fire, and I just set that aflame. That's going to spread if there's more goo, so I can make some more goo happen, kind of spread it to where I want. It's just going to keep spreading. And then, you know, maybe I can clear out a room with some fire or something like that. So flamethrower and any sort of goo is obviously going to be quite good as well. And then we start getting on to kind of the more complicated stuff. So let's say there's a cash out right about here, and I want this cash out to go up onto the next floor, because maybe the next floor is more defensible or something. So I'm going to chuck this anti-gravity cube down. Let's pretend the cash out starts flying upwards, and then let's say I have a medium on my team that also has dematerializer. I'm going to dematerialize the roof to make the cash out go up, and then I'm going to close the roof off, and now the cash out is going to be on the second floor, and maybe it's going to be an easy steal or something like that, and you can try and defend it afterwards. Now this is going to get a little bit away from synergy and more to do with just kind of a cheesy strategy, which is to place 2 explosive mines, or however many explosive mines you want really, and then use a spray, and that just makes it a little bit more difficult for the mines to show. If I pick up the second one actually, you'll see that the first one is pretty difficult to see. You can see it beeping still, but it does definitely hide it just a little bit more. Similarly, you can also place some explosive mines, and I'm going to pick up this jump pad and place it on top, and you're really just not going to have a fantastic time being able to see that. You can see the beeping still, but it's quite hard to see. I think it's only with this UFO skin that this works best, but I think it does still work a little bit with the other jump pad skins too. The problem is, you know, it's probably quite unlikely someone's going to go on that jump pad, but you might end up getting a kill with it. And also, this is not going to be as effective, I think, but you might get a couple of kills with that as well, if you like explosive mines. Also, I might as well mention it, but I think it's probably quite well known at this point, but if you just defibrillate someone, it's always very, very good to heal them afterwards to get them back to full health, so defibrillator and healing beam pair very, very well together. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to offer a couple of tips for some gadgets and some gadget combos and things like that for anyone that maybe didn't know about them. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be it for this video. If you liked it, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Farewell.